Hey, welcome back. This is the exercise part, and in the previous lesson I did the header and also the banner of our page. Now I want to add some testimonials. So jumping back, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start with a div with class of container, because pretty much all of the content from now on will be centered in the page. And then testimonials, I'm going to do a separate section for this. And then on each of these sections, I'm going to do a div with a class of page header and an ID of section testimonials. Right? This is the element to which my navigation items point to. And inside, I'm going to place an H2. That's going to say testimonials. And I can also place a smaller text, which is a description of that section. Something like that. Let's see, refresh, and this is how it looks like. Now, for the testimonials, there are lots of ways to show them. You can either create a slider or you can display them one by one. Personally, for this page, I'm gonna divide them into 3 columns, each one containing a testimonial. So I'll do a div with a class of row, and then I'm gonna do another div with a class of col lg4 times 3, and each column will contain a block quote. Each block quote will contain a paragraph, which will be the actual quote, plus a footer in which I'm going to put the source. The paragraph, I'm just going to say lorem 20, and then in the footer, I'm going to say something like cite author. Okay, I'm going to copy this and paste it right here. Refresh. And there it is. Now we have 3 testimonials. And also below this, I want to add, let me just close the row here. I want to add a button that will direct them to the contact form. And that area will be something like this. Paragraph. Let's do an M. I'm going to say, wanna tell us about the product. Head over to the contact form. And then I'm going to have another paragraph, which will contain a button. So btn default section contact. And this is going to say, go to contact form, or simply contact us, I think would be better. So contact us. Let's see it, refresh, and let's align it on the center. So p class align, text center. Okay, cool. And that's basically it for the testimonials. Moving on, it's the features. So for the features, I'm going to say this features. I'm going to do another section and another div with a class of page header, an ID of section features, and inside I'm going to have an H2 with a small tag. So the H2 is going to say features and small, what it's all about. Okay, nice. Now for features, I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to have 3 main features, which will occupy 1 row. And then I'm going to have 3 smaller features, each organized into 3 columns. So let's start with the large ones. I'm going to do a div with a class of row, and then each feature is going to have a title, a description, and an image. So I'm going to place the image on the right side and the other 2 elements on the left. So I'm going to do a col lg8 for these first 2 elements, plus a col lg4 for the image. Okay, inside the col lg8, it's simple. I'm just going to put an h3 plus a paragraph. This is a feature title and some lorem ipsum. On this one, I'm going to put an image. Source is going to be images. Feature1.jpg. I've already prepared some images. alt is going to be feature image. And also I'm going to add a class of img responsive. Now img responsive will apply max width 100% and height auto to an image, making it resize according to its parent. Okay, so let's have a look. And there it is. This is the first feature. Now, for the other features, I'm simply going to copy this row and change the image sources. And there we go. Now we have 3 main features. So let's add the other 3. So for that, after this row is finished, I'm going to do an HR to separate things a little bit. And then I'm going to have a row which contains a col LG4 because I want my features to be organized in 3 columns. And then for each feature, I'm going to use a panel component. So I'm going to do panel default. I'm also going to align the text in the center. And then I'm going to have a div with a class of panel body. So closing the row here. Okay, now inside, I'm going to have an icon, a heading, and a text. So I'm going to start with a span with a class of glyph icon search, for example. It's just a random icon. And then an h4 and a paragraph. This is a smaller feature. And the paragraph, and just some lorem ipsum text. Let's see it. Okay, perfect. Now I'm just going to copy this col LG4 and paste it 2 more times. And I'm just going to change the icon to OK, and let's see, maybe time here to have different icons. And those are the smaller features. All right, now I'm going to close this lesson right here because next time I'm going to start working on the gallery. So see you in the next lesson.